You guys smell that? I smell pussy. What's up, guys? Tmartn127 here, and back again with another Call of Duty video. Enjoy the gameplay in the background. Wow, the background. Some Black Ops 4. We are playing on the map Firing Range. If you are a COD veteran, you should recognize this map very well. I actually do go off a bit in this map, get most of my streaks. I was 2 away from a gunship. I'm so pissed, and pay close attention to the background of this gameplay, because this is one thing I wanted to kind of prove in here, is because one of the things that people talk about with the new Modern Warfare reveal is how the maps are so different, because they're not 3-lane, and you don't have as many control points and stuff like that, and points of interest where you can just hold down an area. Well, that's kind of how I go off and get my streaks in here. So just watch. I use a very small point of interest in the map that isn't even serious, mind you, doesn't even provide any crazy cover. But you guys will see. You'll see it later on in the gameplay. If you can point it out, let me know in the comment section below, because I pretty much camp it out right there. I get a ton of kills, and it's not campy and so bad to where I'm unkillable, head glitching like crazy or anything like that. So enjoy the gameplay. But anyway, so the Modern Warfare reveal has been shown. Gameplay is out in the wild. All the giant COD YouTubers have gotten to fly out. See some good old Modern Warfare, play it a bit and stuff like that. And God, man, here's the thing. Wasn't disappointed in the reveal. I'm disappointed in the content creators. All of them. Every single one of these guys. It's like they don't know themselves, and it's just, it's mind-boggling to me. A lot of their reviews all say the same thing. The weaponsmith is amazing. The customization for the guns is great. I love the new mechanics. There's realism added. I'm scared about the minimap, and I don't like the large gameplay modes that look like Battlefield. The map is just too big for all those people. That's basically what I've heard in every single Call of Duty review that I've watched for Modern Warfare. And this is sad. And like, the reason this bothers me so much is because I can see us going in the same repeating cycle again and again and again. And people can't understand why the hell we got jetpacks for 3 years in a row. And why things change, why they stay the same, and why people get bored when y'all stay the same. Like, hello, Call of Duty World War II was your attempt at keeping COD the same. It wasn't a bad game, but in the eyes of the world, it was terrible, supposedly. So, guess what, guys? FYI, you don't want that. I'm just saying. I personally think COD World War II was a lot of fun. It was a little low on the content side because of the war mode, but however, those maps were really big and ambitious, so I definitely see why we got less maps for the regular multiplayer. But I hope Infinity War doesn't follow that same pattern, because the 20v20 mode definitely seems like a kind of war type of deal, and I hope that with that and the ground war thing that they bring, I hope they steer away from that COD World War II low map count pattern. Like, the only thing that scares me when it comes to Modern Warfare, really, there's two things that scare me. Number one, the amount of gameplay variety that they have spread out. There's so many modes in here that, like, I don't know if they're going to be able to control them all. Like, the thing is, right, it's not the fact that there's too many game modes. Like, don't get my words twisted. It's the fact that there's so many modes that require their own content. Like, 2v2 is a different type of game. The 20v20 is a different type of game. They don't work on the regular 6v6 maps. Both of these modes require their own special maps. And, that worries me with content being spread thin. And especially the fact that, they're going to be doing free content. So I don't know if that means they're going to bring more content, if they're going to be less content. A lot of people are saying they're worried about the microtransaction stuff and everything. Look, here's my whole thing. All right, there's going to be supply drops. That there's going to be weapon skins. Eventually there's going to be weapon skins that glow, do all kinds of weird stuff and everything like that. And first of all, why are people crying about crazy colored weapon skins? Isn't that the appeal in shooters now? Cool looking skins? Why are we getting upset like that? Even if it's in a modern game, all right, let the game be realistic, but who cares if you got a glowing weapon skin that looks dope? I don't know, man. A lot of shit people are whining about this year, man. It's weird. I don't understand it at all. It's bugging the living hell out of me. But and granted, you know, that's not to say the game's perfect, like I said. But there's gonna be monetization, you know, especially since they ain't giving free maps. So get ready, pucker your buttholes. Supply drops, weapon skins. Supply drop weapons, tier weapons, you know, however they're going to do it. It's going to be the same thing as always. You guys know that they gotta make up the money. The only thing I can hope is that if weapons are somehow in a monetizable fashion, hopefully they're earnable in a fair way. That's really the only thing we can pray for. So I'm not going to sit here and, you know, and be one of these YouTubers that harp all over that topic all day and make 1,000 videos on, because I'm not. I know what it is. I like Call of Duty, and if you want to call me a cocksucker for that, that I just, you know, accept it and I don't worry about it, then whatever. That's you know, that's your opinion. You're allowed to leave that. But yeah, the thing is, like, this community's their adaptability is terrible, man. Like, even one of my favorite COD YouTubers, Driftor, he made a video yesterday or the day before talking about, you know, how afraid he was of the 20v20, how he didn't like it, you know, and stuff like that. And another thing too is these guys got to play on LAN gameplay against each other. They literally played in a professional competitive environment. Yeah, hot shots. Guess what? You're gonna die a lot. You guys literally make these videos for a living, drink tons of energy drinks, and just go hard on COD and every other shooter you find. Y'all upload gameplays of 50 kills, 60 kills, 70 kills. A lot of you going 100 plus. And do you really think easy matches are going to happen in a room full of y'all? Like, what in a... And these guys are really judging the game's gameplay experience off of this, and it just, you know, it appalls me. Now, don't get me wrong, I love these COD YouTubers. I'm going to leave y'all links to a lot of my favorite ones down in the description below, so you guys can see gameplay of Modern Warfare yourself. But the amount of, you know, just baby pussified BS that's going on in this community, and, you know, the fact that I'm seeing it from a lot of the COD YouTubers, I'm not gonna lie, it disgusts me. It literally sickens me to my stomach. But anyway, like I was saying, and I got way off topic and ranting, I'm sorry, but my biggest concern, you know, besides content being spread thin through all modes, it's not the 20v20, it's not the mini map, because me personally, I'm not scared of a compass, and there's people like, well, if you just use the mini map to chase red dots, you clearly don't know how you use the mini map. Ah, boy. And, you know, I used the mini-map to see the locations of my teammates. Shut up. In every Call of Duty, and I quote, every Call of Duty, your teammates have always had some words above their head, called their name, that you've always been able to see through walls. So you always know where your teammates are at in Call of Duty, regardless if there's a mini-map or not. So I don't even know why people are trying to make that argument, but the no mini-map thing, yes, it's weird. It's going to bring about some gameplay change, some interesting elements and stuff like that, but I don't think that's anything to be worried about. Like, if we adapted to jetpacks, for Christ's sakes, running on walls and stuff like that, and hardcore game modes anyway already have no mini-map, I'm sure the COD community can adapt to having a compass instead of a mini-map, and just having a mini-map when the UAV is available. And that's going to make competitive play really interesting, honestly. I think it's going to be an exciting year for esports with if that physics actually stays. If, you know, too many people don't whine about it when the beta gets here, and, you know, Infinity Ward probably reverts it anyway, which is the day and age we live in now. All you have to do in a game is, you know, just sit there, cry a few tweets on Twitter, and boom, everything just gets changed. And everyone keeps wondering why we can't have games like Modern Warfare 2 today. Because these oversensitive fucks wouldn't be able to deal with it. That's why. Could y'all imagine something like Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, or Modern Warfare 3 being brought on these consoles, and us telling these 2019 kids that their weapons aren't going to be buffed and nerfed for a whole year? Yeah, good luck releasing something like that this generation with these new knuckleheads y'all got on YouTube and stuff that get upset when they can't get a 70-1 gameplay in a room full of professional players. Forgive me for laughing, but it's just guys. Somebody's got to level with me here, man. Y'all really can't see how stupid this sounds. But Modern Warfare, man, it looked pretty good. It honestly just looked like a next generation of Modern Warfare. I mean, they finally adapted the weapon ballistic stuff and everything. I was really surprised Treyarch were the first ones to do that, and Infinity Ward didn't jump to the punch. But then again, Modern Warfare has been in development for 3 years, so Treyarch may have jumped to the Infinity Ward may have jumped to that gun right away. So with the way Modern Warfare is and everything, that definitely explains some of the weird giant maps that Treyarch has been giving us, and plus their game also has, like I said, ballistics in it as well. So I do believe Black Ops 4 is probably the best way for you to practice for Modern Warfare. Anyone who thinks that Modern Warfare Remastered, a hit scan game, is a good way to get you prepared for this, no. If you want to prepare for Modern Warfare, my best recommendations are playing Black Ops 4, which already has, ballistic mechanics into it and some big maps thrown into the mix. Playing your favorite Battle Royale or some type of Battlefield title. Even though the game still feels like COD, I just think COD players really need to get used to that whole not having hit scan thing anymore. And the physics and stuff like that, I personally think, they're going to be interesting. I heard people say that the characters probably do feel heavy. I can definitely tell that from the gameplay. But like I said, I just think it's something personally that the community is going to adapt to in a few months. People are saying, sniping slower, it's harder to quickscope now. Again, Black Ops 1 had that same theory. Black Ops 1 was supposedly the end of quickscoping. And I think Black Ops 1 had more quickscoping montages than Modern Warfare 2. I don't know, but honestly, guys, it just really seems like Call of Duty just on a larger scale. Me personally, I'm excited. I do like the realism and the realistic aspect. It looks like COD can actually be played a little bit more tactically now. You can play it somewhat tactical in Black Ops 4, I guess. I guess you could say Black Ops 4 is a little bit more of a tactical game thanks to the elements they add in there and the whole hero shooter aspect and everything like that. But honestly, guys, I'm personally excited, and I just think I really think that people need to just relax and stop, don't whine about something until you actually get a chance to play it in a more chill space. And the YouTubers, I just think they're being crazy because there's all this whining, and they were literally playing against people that play the way they do. Like guys, if you're someone who's good at Call of Duty, right? How would you feel if you went into a free-for-all against a bunch of people that played against you or better? Like, if you're honestly good at something, would you have a hard time beating you? And I'm asking you that honestly. Like, feel free to to answer that question in the comments. Like, I'm not here to say Modern Warfare is perfect. Like I said, I have the concern of content. I do think that the monetization is probably going to be a little gay later, but like I said, I'm not going to stress and harp on that. But the only other thing that bothers me too is the realism night maps. Is I just don't want to see them. That's again is another mode. I just don't want to see content so spread thin on the original COD experience, and I don't want to see the night map thing shoved down people's throats. Like the one thing I really do love about this game is they're trying to appeal to multiple audiences. And that's the same thing Black Ops 4 did. But if they're going to do that, they have to not make the mistakes that Black Ops 4 did. A lot of people say, Blackout is the reason that multiplayer is lacking. Honestly, guys, Blackout has not gotten much. And when people say that, I'm like, what the hell? Blackout's got a couple weapons added. The maps had its color changed a few times. They added fog. They destroyed the dam and put it back up. what the hell kind of content is? Are people's expectations that low? I don't know. I think this video is just, you know, more of a rant and stuff like that. And I'm gonna probably title this video the Modern Warfare rant. These YouTubers need to chill or something like that, and make my initial impressions on the game after the beta or something come out. Because every time I try and get into what I like about this game or dislike about what I saw, I get reminded of some YouTuber that said something silly that doesn't even make sense at this point in time. And honestly, guys, I can't wait till the beta gets here so we can play this for ourselves, and I want to see if it's really as bad as the media is claiming it is. Well, you know, no one's saying it's bad, but you guys get what I'm saying. You know, I want to see how valid these actual complaints are. But anyway, guys, y'all enjoyed this video, smash that thumbs up button for me, and I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's your boy Tmartn127. Subscribe, take care, peace out, play Call of Duty, and don't be a pussy about it.